Hello to my two viewers that saw my video yesterday and anyone else who may have seen it. I haven't received any responses, so I'm not sure any of my videos will be watched, but I don't really care. I may have some insight that someone may find useful. So today I'm going to show you really quickly my stay-at-home skincare routine. I try to do this every single day. Some days I miss it, and that's just the way it is. But most days I manage to do it because it is so simple. Good skin starts with a good routine. You don't need to blow a lot of money on expensive products. You really don't. I use very inexpensive products myself, and I'm a licensed esthetician, as some of you may know who are watching. So essentially, what you need to do if you want good skin is find a routine that works for you, that's sustainable, and do it every single day, as often as you can. Of course, there are some days you get sick, you get hurt, bad things happen, you just can't do it, but just as much as you can. So in general, in the morning, you want to focus on protecting your skin from the events of the day and environmental factors and stressors and things like that. And at night, you want to work on healing the skin. So since it's the beginning of my day, I've already cleansed my skin, and I use a homemade soap to cleanse my skin. I make the soap at home, so I know it's safe to use on my skin. You want to use a gentle facial cleanser. Cream cleansers are really the best, and there's a lot out there. Anything that says cream cleansing, non-foaming. Foaming ones are okay too if you have really oily skin, but they do tend to strip the skin of moisture. So preferably a cream cleanser. You only want to cleanse once in the morning, and you do not want to exfoliate in the morning or do anything super harsh or stripping, because at night while you're asleep, your skin is creating a lot of sebaceous liquids and oils and different hormones that will heal your skin and protect your skin throughout the day, and you do not want to strip all that off. So just one cleansing, gentle cleansing is enough. After cleansing, you want to go over your skin with a nice skin toner. This will equalize the pH of your skin. A lot of people say you don't need these. You do. Trust me, they help. Now, you don't need to get this one. This is one of my favorites. Basically, witch hazel will work. If you dilute, really dilute some apple cider vinegar, you can use that as well, but you have to really dilute it, and the smell's not that great. So I like using witch hazel, and I like to spray it into my hand because I feel like spraying it directly on your face, it wastes product. Some of it flies behind you. So I will just smooth that on my skin. On the neck too, because she needs some protection too. Maybe a little on the hands. Hands do not get a lot of love throughout the day, so I like to love them a little bit in the beginning of the day. Okay, so thing number 2 is I like to use a serum. You don't have to use a serum. People talk about serums like they're a must. They are nice to have, and they will give your skin the extra boost, and your moisturizers and your cleansers will work better in general. I'm using a vitamin C serum, this one. I don't know if you can see the logo. It doesn't really matter. Get yourself a good, reputable vitamin C serum, one that is dermatologist recommended. That's important. Look at the packaging. If it says dermatologist tested, that's not much. But if it says dermatologist recommended, that's good. You don't have to spend a lot of money for one of those. You can get them at your local pharmacy. I guarantee you, if someone comes up to you and is trying to sell you a serum, you'll end up spending too much for it. So find one that sells itself to you. All right, we got our serum on our hands. I'm going to pat it on my cheeks, on my forehead. Always pay special attention to the forehead and the neck, ladies. The forehead and the neck are typically areas that a lot of people forget when taking care of their skin. Sometimes you may even notice on some celebrities, if they have someone who's not very good at their job do their plastic surgery, you can always tell how old they really are, by looking at their forehead and their neck. So take care of your forehead and your neck. You always have a little extra, so I just smooth it on the back of the hands because, again, they need some love too. All right, so our serum is done. Now, sunscreen. So I use Neutrogena. I know a lot of people don't like Neutrogena. This works for me. Honestly, I've had other brands break me out. I've had other brands cause major irritation. So for some reason, Neutrogena doesn't bother me as much as other brands do. So you may want to look around, find you a good, inexpensive sunscreen. And I do say inexpensive because you don't need to pay a lot of money for a sunscreen because the cheap ones work. And you're going to be using a lot of it. Like a lot. You can see how much I have on my face. And this is just for the face. I'm going to get more for the neck. And I just gently massage it in until it all disappears. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some people say, I don't need sunscreen. Sunscreen prevents you from getting vitamin D. I heard this a lot growing up. Here's the thing. Vitamin D comes from your bones. When the sun hits your body, your bones release vitamin D. That's really a summarized version of how it happens. So you don't need to essentially damage your skin in order for your body to produce vitamin D. It'll happen when you go outside, when you get sunlight, whether you're wearing sunscreen or not. It'll just happen. You can get your body tested to find out if you are vitamin D deficient. But if you're spending enough time outside, you're probably not, even if you are wearing sunscreen. Okay, I'll have to look in the mirror later to make sure that's completely rubbed in. So I'm going to get a little more. Rub, rub, rub. Neck. Again, the neck gets ignored so often. Ears too, actually. Skin cancer is almost always found, first and foremost, on the ears, between the fingers, on the toes, and between the thighs. Because those are areas that people forget to put sunscreen on. So I'm going to actually get my arms too, and my hands. That is essentially my skincare routine, and I recommend if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're just if whatever you do, whether you work, you don't work, whether you work from home, even if you have the busiest day ever, try to work this into your routine. It literally took me 6 minutes. And that's with 7 minutes, and that's with talking to you. So once you have it down, have your products out where you can see them, so that you remember to do them every single day. And it's really pretty simple. It's 4 products: cleanser, toner, serum, sunscreen. So cleanser, toner, serum, sunscreen. That's not much. It's really not much. All right, I hope that was helpful, ladies. Mwah. I will see you in the next video.